Hi guys, so my name is Hannah and I've just started up this whole mental health blogging thing and this is my first ever video, which I am kind of nervous about, but I'm just going to give this a go, and hopefully I'll develop some content that you're really interested in. I'll get to share my personal experiences with you all, and yeah, we can just go from there really. So the whole point of this video today is for me to just kind of introduce myself and introduce what I'm basically trying to achieve, and then I have a very nice The Happiness Planner, which I did in fact get all the way back in April or May. I pre-ordered it and it was released in July, so the one I have here is July to June. I don't know, there we go, July to June. So I'll be going through that basically and just saying what my thoughts are and everything like that in relation to my mental health. So yeah, so basically my name is Hannah and I'm currently in the UK, and I have been diagnosed with generalised anxiety disorder, which is more prominent within social situations, so I have social anxiety as well, and then at times I do have depression, which is incredibly hard for me to admit, and I still haven't really let that sink into my head, because I'm generally a really happy, hyper person, and I have depression in my family, so you know, no one knows if it's hereditary or anything like that, but it just upsets me to think that I have depression. But anyway, I will go into that later on. I won't give you loads of information now, be a bit too much. So yeah, so basically I have anxiety, which is my main mental illness, and what I want to do is I just want to provide positivity to all types of people that have mental illness, so whether it's depression, anxiety, or eating disorders, or borderline personality disorder, anything, the whole range. I want everyone to become more positive and to kind of incorporate positivity into their lives, because I know how difficult it is from my personal experience, how it is to kind of live in everyday life, work, school, uni, everything, and to actually become, you know, honest with people, to say, look, I have a mental illness, because most of the time we're worrying about how other people view us, and I know from my personal experience that I won't tell anyone unless I trust them or feel comfortable knowing that they know this information and they're not going to make my condition feel worse to myself. So that's kind of really my main objective, and to also raise awareness and also educate people that are lucky enough to not have a mental illness. They know how they can provide support to us and make us feel a bit more comfortable and happy with ourselves really. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I hope it's, you know, I hope there's some good that comes out of it really. Kind of looking to do hopefully some question and answers, maybe some sessions. I want to get people involved, so I want people to share experiences, any support they've received, kind of share that. One of the things I'm looking to do is to just give you some information about CBT when I went through it. Won't give everything away. So yeah, so that's just it in a nutshell really. So, oh, and I'd just like to apologise that the quality of this video is probably not as good as what you're going to see across YouTube, just because I'm using a little budget camera that I've had since I was like 14 years old, and things are a bit tight at the minute, so I can't really splash out on new gear. The Happiness Planner, ta-da! It is a very, it's just so good. So as I was going through my CBT, obviously I was encouraged to look at the negative things in my life, so I was encouraged to look at my anxiety and what triggered it, how it made me feel, everything like that. So pretty much when I was filling out my forms for my therapist, I was just concentrating on that, and to be honest, going through that made me feel worse than what I did without any therapy. So I was kind of looking, you know, scrolling through Facebook as you do, and these pastel coloured amazing looking planners popped up, and I thought, you know, I really need to have a look into this, because I really need to inject some happiness to my condition. I needed some happiness. So clicked on it and pre-ordered. Now this one, because it's the July to June, so 2016-2017 version, it was £40. So it is quite a lot of money to invest in, but it is so worth it. So not only does it come in really nice colours, so there's other colours, like they've released loads more now. So when I first got this, there was only pink and gold and mint, green and gold, and then there was another colour, and there's loads more out now, and the black and gold looks so pretty. So when you open it up, you have this little folder, whatever you want to call it, and you can basically put little memos or anything that makes you happy when you look back at it. I've got a little something in here that I'm not going to share with you. Might embarrass Justin, so we'll leave that. So yeah, so basically you have the option to write your name if you want to on the front. I'll get a bit of satisfaction out of it. So yeah, and then the planner is split into the months, so it's a lot easier to get to the month that you're in, or if you want to look back at a month you can just go, oh, there it is. Really helpful. And so as you open it, you've got pages that just kind of tell you about you know, the main purpose of the planner and how to best use it, basically. And then, okay, so at the beginning you are given some kind of positive things to look at and to just kind of think about. So this, I love this page. So this is 10 rules to live by for those who, yeah, for those who live a positive life. Sorry, I don't know why I just read that to you, you could probably read it. So here are 10, and they're pretty good, to be honest. I mean, for me, number 3 is quite difficult. See the positive in every situation, because I'm always doubting a situation, thinking, oh, if I'd done this, this could have happened, or I had an impact in it, so that's why it's not positive, you know, that kind of thing. Number 4 as well, let go of your need to control. I am terrible when it comes to control. I have to have control in everything or else I get irritable. I don't know if it's the same for anyone else, well it probably is, that has anxiety or any other mental illness. It's like when you can't control things, you just feel so frustrated, and you just, there's no words for it, absolutely no words for it. So yeah, trying to tell myself to just release any control I have is difficult, but I have seen an improvement when I do let go. And you just kind of go through, and it tells you, it gets you to write things first, so what makes you happy. So you can look back at it and think, okay, so what did I write that made me happy? So when you're feeling low or upset, you can look back at this and think, okay, so if I do this, it might improve my mood. So that kind of thing. And then what have we got next? You get quite a lot of inspirational quotes throughout this planner, so that's good if you're into that kind of inspirational thing. So this one, what makes you unhappy? So this is kind of really the only time that this planner goes into negative thoughts. The rest of it is literally just concentrating on positivity. So by identifying what makes you unhappy, you can then turn it around and think, okay, so to avoid this or to improve the situation, I'm going to do this. So for example, one of mine here was not having enough variety in my life. So I moved down to where my partner lived, and it was a complete move for me. So from uni I moved down here, didn't know anyone really apart from his family, who are lovely. Hello! And yeah, so I was just kind of by myself. All I had was him and his family. I was too anxious really to go out and try and socialise with anyone, make any friends. And I mean, even now, you know, I wouldn't really say I've made any proper friends. Kind of met people and had a little talk with them and whatnot and got along, but for me it takes probably from 6 months to 9 months for me to actually feel like someone could become a friend and that I feel comfortable with, or even comfortable just talking, to be honest. I'm part of a sports team and I keep myself to myself, which isn't really the best way to go, but for me, I don't feel like I could just stand and talk to somebody because of my anxiety, and you know, I have that roadblock there. But anyway, let's get away from that. So enough unhappiness. So next page, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? So same kind of thing, you just circle what you have here. So for example, in strengths you have action orientated, creative, focused, outgoing, self-controlled, things like that. From that list you then write your top 6 and what you think your strengths are there and circle them. Yeah, sorry, I'm just reading it. And then your weaknesses, same kind of thing. So you have 6 weaknesses to choose from a list. So you've got closed-minded, cynical, controlling, intolerant, loose-tongued, selfish, that kind of thing. So from that, you know, you're identifying yourself as a person, and from that you can then tailor your needs to, you know, what you want to do to make yourself happy. So, I mean, I'm not going to go through every single page in here because I'll be here for quite a while, but from the beginning that I've just told you about is pretty much what you get in the beginning. So you're just kind of setting out your goals at the minute, how you are at the minute, what you're feeling, what happiness means to you, that sort of thing. So then you can construct a plan to begin your happiness journey. So, okay, I filled out these. So what I'm going to do is just show you a blank month. So here we go. I've been quite bad with this recently, I haven't really written in it a lot. And I can definitely tell the difference. So, okay, so for example, right, let's go with April, because we're not in April yet. So, beginning of the month, you are given a calendar, and from there you can write in, you know, your appointments, anything like that, anything you've got planned, holiday. I really need a holiday. Anything like that in there. And then you are given this. So at the beginning, you have the month, and it's the plan. So you have personal goals and work goals, and you've got a choice of 5. Yep, 5 for each. So for that month, I don't know, you might be like, take up running more, or beat my 10k record, something like that. Work goals might be to socialise more, become more integrated in the team. You can tell I've written that quite a lot. And then you also have this month I'm excited about. So if you're going on holiday, I'm excited about holiday, excited about payday. Literally, you can be excited about anything that just makes you happy. So excited about going for a walk, or excited about a nice clean flat. Something as simple as that, really. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. And then also happy things I will do. So that's kind of the same thing, really. So things you have planned, holiday. I keep mentioning holiday. Can you tell I really need one? Anyway, so yeah. So then, here we go. So you start with day 1 of that month. So for this one, it's Saturday, the 1st of April. So now you will know the 1st of April is on the Saturday. And you have these fields here. So you've got, today I'm excited about. Then you have exercises, for those of you that love exercise. Main focus for the day. Meals, if you want to write that. Schedule and to-do list. And then you've got notes, good things about today, and what I hope for tomorrow. So that is pretty much what is within the whole planner. So you start with a plan for the month, you write down what you're doing in the month, everything like that. And then at the end, actually, you have a reflective page where you score your month out of 5. So you have these options. So I'm going to go with the positive ones. So 1 to 5 of your happy level, 1 to 5 of your excitement, 1 to 5 of your energetic levels, 1 to 5 of your calmness. Sorry, the grammar here is not great because I'm literally just reading straight from it. And 1 to 5 of your health, like healthiness. So if you've been healthy, exercise, food, that sort of thing. Give yourself a score out of 25. Obviously, highest being 25, you score 5 out of all of them, which I'm yet to do one day. And then you also have a summary. So describe April in 3 words. So it'll be the month. This month's happiest moments. This month's struggles. How I overcame them. What I learned this month. Who and what I'm thankful for. What I'd like to improve next month. And anything else to add. So it does really encourage positivity. So I mean, the only time negativity is really, you know, introduced is the struggles you've had that month, but then it's counteracted by how you overcame them. So when you look back, you think, oh yeah, I remember struggling with that. Oh yeah, I did that to improve the situation. Yeah, it's really great. I mean, the only negative thing I have is I love to exercise, so, you know, sometimes I'm exercising twice a day, or, you know, sometimes don't get me wrong, I'm not like it every week. I'm not like, oh yeah, twice a day. Like on a Monday I'll have my sports team, and then I'll maybe go to the gym during the day, because I'm currently unemployed. But anyway, that's a different story. And yeah, so it's not enough space for that, and meals as well. I mean, all you really have space for at the minute is just write breakfast, lunch and dinner. You haven't got any real space to write what you've had. So, you know, if you had a salad, you'd only be able to write salad. You couldn't write like avocado, quinoa. Yeah, I say quinoa, not quinoa. Sorry guys. And you know, that sort of thing. So I would like, and today I'm excited about a main focus. I think they could do with being a little bit bigger, because then you can elaborate more. But that could just be me, because as you can probably tell through this video, I like to waffle. I like to elaborate on my things. So yeah, I mean, my schedule's never really that full, and neither is my to-do list. I have a habit of just kind of leaving it in my mind. So yeah. Overall, I do really recommend this planner. I mean, there's loads of different colours. I mean, it's not necessarily just for women or girls. Men can pick one up as well. I mean, black and gold, pretty swanky. I mean, I'll leave a link in the bio so you can go have a look at their Facebook page, which will then link you to their main homepage. And obviously, if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment or a message. And yeah, obviously get in touch with them. So definitely recommended. £40 well spent if you write in it enough. Yeah, I mean, it's quite big, obviously, because it's got to fit in about 11 months worth of pages, as well as kind of inspirational things. So, you know, if you're taking it to work things, which I did, hence the dents, I don't know if you can see, because my quality is magnificent. But yeah, I mean, it will get a little bit battered, but if you don't mind that, then it's totally worth taking to work, because I found that when I did that, I wrote in it a lot more. Whatever works for you. So yeah, that basically concludes my video, and I really hope you enjoyed it, and I haven't quite decided on the timings of when I'm going to release things yet, so when I do, you guys will know, basically. So keep smiling and keep being positive, and just think, anything difficult you're facing, there will be a way to get through it. Speak to someone you love or trust, and just seek any help that you need. Okay, it will definitely help. So this is me signing off, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.